Welcome to another Fishtails video. Today I'm going to be talking about and field testing the Piscifun Phantom Baitcaster reel. This is going to be a sweet reel. I'm looking forward to all the specs to share with you and getting it on the water with my PA14 360 from Manitowoc Marina. It'll be fun. Stick around. I wanted to mention and point out a few highlights and specs on the reel before I get it out on the water and give it a nice field test. Number one is the lightweight aspect on this reel. It's a full carbon body, has a carbon handle, as well as a hollowed out spool. Those three things keep it very lightweight, and I'm looking forward to seeing how that affects just casting and, you know, being on the water all day long. Next thing is the dual braking system that you see on a lot of reels. I really like the detailed adjustments that this one has for the centrifugal braking system and the magnetic drag on this side. That'll be interesting to see. I'm going to try to cast a few plastics and also cast a spinnerbait, maybe a few weights, maybe a chatterbait, just to see how it affects the casting with different weights and the adjustments between the two braking systems. This one has a 7 to 0 to 1 ratio, so every time I give a full crank to the handle, the spool is going to turn 7 times, so a little bit on the faster side. Last thing before getting this out on the water that I wanted to mention was this really cool grip pad on the thumb bar. And you can see it right here. I'll get a nice close-up. But basically, it's got a real nice ergonomic shape to it and nice rubber feel. And so just kind of pushing that down. Sometimes my thumb slips off of like metallic or plastic thumb bars. This should be pretty good grip. Let's get this thing out on the water. Beautiful morning to test out the Piscifun Phantom reel. Let's do it. All right, a little drop shot here. Let's give this a cast right over by this aerator. Ooh, some splashes right there. Oh, something bit it. First cast. Look at that, just cleaned me off. Okay. I'm gonna give this reel a test here on the drag too. Super smooth feeling. Let's give that another cast, but let's put a worm on first. One thing I'm super impressed with is how light this is. I've had other reels that are, you know, high quality metal reels, and they weigh a lot, and after a day of fishing they just kind of get you a little bit tired. And to make these casts and just fish long fishing days, which you hope to have, I feel like there's no reel on this rod. That's how light it is. That's a pretty cool effect. They have you know, the carbon fiber handle and the body of the reel, and it's a hollow spool, so there's not many things that are going to weigh down the reel. There we go, right up against that shoreline with all these bushes and trees. Oh, there's a bite. Got him. Got him right away. Right on top of that little dam, that little outflow. And here we go. Loosen that drag a little bit. And look at that. Drag is working great. And I didn't bring my net. But let's get this fish. Got him. Look at that. Nice, solid largemouth. Phantom reel was sweet, casting that drop shot right in there, right where I needed to. Here's a better look at the bass and a better look at the Phantom. Just a sweet reel. Love pinpointing that cast, and the drag was really sensitive too. Sometimes baitcasters lock up, and you know, when you want to let a fish run a little bit, they don't really have a minimum drag that's lets them swim. But this, you know, wasn't the world record bass, but a 16-incher could swim pretty freely with the drag, so loving that. Let's let them go. That's the cast. All right, gotta be something right in that pile of fallen trees there. Like in those rocks up ahead, maybe a little slight drop off. Let's let this drop shot sink to the bottom and just kind of dance it in place. Ooh, something just yanked it. Come on, take it again. Got him. Oh, he's not a big one. He's not a big one, but he missed it a few times, and he's not going to pull any drag. I just love that. There's a little rubber grip right in the middle, and I've used a bunch that are just plastic, and they actually kind of wear it on your thumb sometimes. This one's got a nice, soft kind of rubber spot that grips it nicely, so, you know, you're getting a good grip every time, and you're not going to slip. Just switched over. I'm going to test this reel out with a spinnerbait now. See if I can get this thing controlled and real close to cover. Have a little dark color to contrast with this muddy, stirred up rainwater here. and let's see what we can get. I'm gonna loosen this up a little bit, as it doesn't quite weigh as much as that drop shot weight. That was a big, heavy 3/8 ounce weight, and I'm just casting this 1/4 ounce spinnerbait now. So I loosen up centrifugal drag and a little bit with a magnetic drag, and a little bit too much that time. I'm gonna tighten the magnetic drag just a little bit, and we should be in business. Now we just gotta cast this thing tight to cover and see what we can catch. Okay, right in there. Let's go fish. Come on. Tucked in there by that tree. Big swirl behind it. We just keep missing it. Too dark and muddy. Alright, let's get right on that point. Nice. Probably 2 feet right over there. Some trees that have fallen in. They could be hiding right in. Come on. Oop. There we go. Okay. Right as I was steering that boat, just smashed the spinnerbait. About time. Made a bunch of precision casts earlier. Did not hook up. And then I got, look at that. Got him. Look at that. Check out how he just swallowed that spinnerbait. Beautiful big fat bass. All right, spinnerbait out. Big old bass going back in. And that was fun. That time I didn't want to give him too much drag. I was kind of getting him in quickly because I didn't think I had a good hook set. So I tightened the drag on the Piscifun Phantom, and it was awesome. It didn't slip at all. Let's let this largie go. Time to call it quits today, but it was a blast getting out with the Piscifun Phantom. Just enjoyed making those precision casts and getting the adjustments made with the magnetic and centrifugal drags for less than $70. If you're interested, don't forget to use FT18 in the promo code checkout, and you'll save yourself 18% off. Can't beat that. Check it out, Piscifun Phantom. Go get yourself one.